You can improve your voice sound much better in Adobe Audition in many different ways. I will show you a way that is easy for beginners to follow. It will require very little technical knowledge to follow this process. I will improve the piece of audio you see on the screen. Let's hear the original raw recording.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers a bit more flexibility than Audacity in noise reduction.
Okay, the first obvious issue is the volume level of the sound. It is on the lower side. While recording audio, hit around -12 in this meter to have some headroom for post-processing. My raw recording volume is hitting around -12 dB in the meter and needs to be raised, especially if I want to use this audio on YouTube or any audio sharing platform. You can easily increase volume from Audition favorites. The effect we will be using to raise volume is normalize. Normalize sets the peak amplitude or the amplitude of the loudest part. It is generally accepted to normalize to -3 dB for voice recording. At this level, the audio becomes clearly audible. In Audition, if you do not select any part of the audio, an effect is applied over the entire audio. So when I need to apply an effect on the entire file, I ensure no part of the audio is selected. I will normalize to -3 dB. It is normalized, and the peak is touching -3 dB in the waveform. The volume level is now increased, and I will play it again to check how it sounds.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming.
The volume level is okay, and if I want to share this audio anywhere, it has the perfect volume level. But another issue arises with the increased volume level. I can now hear a strong hissing noise in the silent parts. That hissing noise is also present in the talking parts of the audio. This kind of hissing or white background noise is very common. AC units, nearby refrigerators, laptop fans, ceiling fans, etc., are generally the cause of this hissing noise. Even the audio interface, microphone, and preamps generate some white noise. Audition has a world-class noise reduction effect, and we will use that. I will enable the spectral frequency display to get a better noise reduction. The spectral display shows the energy of a sound in a particular frequency. The more energy a frequency has, the brighter it shows in the spectral display. From the waveform, we see a noise-only part in the beginning. But if you pay close attention to the spectrogram, you will see a slight change in the pattern. Some vertical lines here and a dot-like color here. Noise reduction in Adobe works best if you give it a uniform noise sample. That means the kind of noise you select is also present in other parts, and that's the noise you want to remove. With the spectral view, I can select a uniform noise sample, and Audition can remove that noise very well. I have a better uniform noise here, and I will select that. I will also enable the loop button and listen to this noise several times. I will go to the noise reduction process with the noise sample selected. I have to capture the noise print first. I can either do it here, or I can do it directly from the noise reduction process. I will do it from the noise reduction process. You can see a Capture Noise Print button and click on it to capture the noise print. A default noise reduction setting is now active. You can configure these settings to get an optimal result for your audio. I will play the audio and configure some of the settings. You can make the effect active or inactive from this button while playing audio. Let's do it, and I will explain briefly what I did and why.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers a bit more flexibility than Audacity in noise reduction. During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers a bit more flexibility than Audacity in noise reduction.
I have changed 3 of these settings, which are important to configure. You can leave the rest of the settings to their default value. The noise reduction percentage sets how aggressive the audition will be in noise reduction. 100% means the audition is very aggressive, but that can also degrade the talking parts of the audio. So choose a value for which noise reduction works okay but not destroying the audio. Reduce by sets the amount of noise to be reduced when a matching noise is found. I have set 20 dB, but it depends on how loud the noise is. Try to set this value to less than 30 dB. With higher values, your audio can be distorted. In general, you should try to set a low value on these sliders where you get a satisfactory noise reduction without degrading the audio quality. With higher values, more noise will be reduced, but the sound quality will be hampered. I have also set the spectral decay rate to 42%. This rate should be around 40 to 70%. With 0%, you get the maximum noise reduction, but that can introduce new sounds while removing the noise. If you set the spectral decay rate to 100%, very little noise will be reduced. So try to be around 40% if that gives a satisfactory noise reduction. If I play the noise-only part from the beginning, you will see less noise than before. That much noise is not clearly audible or not distracting. If you share your audio on places like YouTube, that much noise is not an issue. But still, if you want to remove some more noise, you can adjust the blue line in the graph. In this graph, the yellow dots have a higher noise floor than the threshold value. The threshold is the green dots. Noise reduction will work below the threshold noise floor or green dots. At the start, we saw the noise more strong in the graph, so I will drag the blue line on that end. As I drag the blue line, the green dots become closer to the yellow dots. I will play the audio to ensure the audio quality is not compromised during this process.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the...
It works quite well, so I will apply noise reduction. Noise reduction works on a selected part of the audio. I can either select the entire file, or I can apply the settings without selecting anything. If you apply an effect without selecting anything in the waveform, Audition applies that settings to the entire file. The noise reduction effect is applied to the entire track. I will close the spectral display as my next effect will not need analysis from the spectrogram. The next effect will be a multiband compressor. If you have some experience in audio editing, you can think multiband compressor as a combination of EQ and compressor. It compresses audio by frequency range and then boosts or cuts that audio as you set. Though it may seem a bit technical, but Audition has some good presets. By selecting a preset and listening to that audio, you can decide which one is working best. I will start with the default preset and change it while playing audio. You will hear the difference.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers a bit more flexibility than Audacity in noise reduction. During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in...
As you listen, there are some useful presets like raise vocals or kill the harshness. My favorite is the broadcast, which makes the audio lively. With the broadcast preset, the meter gets into the red zone frequently in the meter. I will decrease the gain to take the volume down, so it avoids getting into the red zone that much.
In the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming.
This meter has a maximum value of 0. If something goes over 0, we cannot see it. But if any audio gets over 0, the audio will become distorted. I can set the proper volume level with a normalization later. If I play the audio and notice the meter, you will see it avoids the red zone.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers a bit more flexibility than Audacity.
I decreased the gain by -4 dB, but it depends on your audio. I will apply the multi-band compressor with these settings. I avoided the details of multi-band configuration as any of the presets will do the most common jobs. I will normalize the audio again to -3 dB. After applying the multi-band compressor, the dynamic range changed, so I normalized it again to take the audio to a proper level. It is my final audio and has become way better than the raw recording.
During this recording, the AC unit is on and the microphone is facing in the direction from where the AC wind noise is coming. I think Adobe Audition offers.
I have some mouth noise here and there, and I can delete those if necessary. I can get the improved audio to an audio file and use that file in other projects. Give the file a name and choose a location to save. I will save this file to my desktop. I am keeping the file format as WAV as that is an uncompressed lossless format. You can see here the exported audio file. I hope now you understand how a simple normalize, noise reduction, multi-band compressor and normalize again can make the audio better. Thanks for watching and see you next.